What is up, YouTube? Kashe and Studios here, and today we are doing the worst to all-time greatest heroes and sacrifices and basically heroes and sacrifices in the CDS Universe series, and we have all the characters here that became the heroes and sacrifices. And yeah, you might have noticed that some of these are villains because they also helped me in some of the series as well. So yeah, so we're gonna start off with me, of course, because I'm kind of like the main character, sort of. And I survived 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, and 5th gen, and maybe 0 gen if you count that. And I'll be honest, it is kind of my fault because I did start this whole thing by deleting Kashe and Caleb's channel, which caused TV Man to take over and doing that and stuff. I will say though, I am a great hero because I did stop them. I stopped TV Man, Kashe and Caleb from killing me and destroying the channel. I stopped Ztar from destroying planet Earth. I stopped Seth for stopping Joey Gibb. I stopped Enzo, made a peace deal with him. I stopped Seth again, and then my friends helped me with Kashe and Caleb, and then it was the biggest war ever, and we finally stopped them. So I would really love to put me as amazing, but I feel like I'm an all-time villain. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I think I'm an all-time great hero because I say I'm the one who caused all this, but I'm also the one who's stopping all of this, which I'm really great at. So, ooh, Dylan. Alright. Dylan, aka Royal Gamer, he only showed up in Calvations in the series. He didn't believe me because I was telling the story about all these villains, and then he eventually believed me once his body was taken over by Kashe. He met Caleb, and then after that he realized that Caleb was the bad guy, so he stopped Caleb, broke out, and then he fought possessed Kashe, aka Hypno Kashe or whatever. I was controlling our friend Mike, and then after that Dylan at the end was begging Kashe not to die because I was dying slowly to the death remote. And then after that Dylan gave me a hug, and then that was it. The war was over. So I would really say that Dylan was an amazing hero, but there was not that much action about him because he only showed up in one movie. No offense to you, man, but you were great in Calvations. I just think you're best hero because you saved me from dying to Caleb and Kashe and stuff. Well, Kashe wasn't the bad guy, but Caleb basically, and you helped me. You helped them. You helped me stop Calvations and stuff, and helped me end the war. So thank you, man. But I think you deserve to be a best because you're not really. There's not a lot of scenes of you that much. No offense, but you're a best hero. You're a best hero. Mikey Dash Productions. He was in 2 movies, Kashe's Curse and Calvations. Let's talk about Calvations first. He was a friend of Dylan's. I met him. We became friends. We were both tied up in the room. Caleb, that was possessing Dylan, pretended to be Kashe. He put Kashe's soul in Mike, which he was being controlled by Kashe, and then he got hypnotized, and then he got free. And Mike made a sacrifice. Well, actually, it was Kashe controlling Mike, and he jumped in front of Dylan because Caleb was about to kill Dylan. And Mike sacrificed himself to save Dylan's life, and Mike, aka Kashe died inside of Mike, and Mike lived. So Kashe made a sacrifice, and I would say Mike should be Mike is best at doing that because he's really great. There's nothing much to say about him. I'm sorry, but in Kashe's Curse, he helped me. He helped Kashe break free from his body inside of his head from Calvations, and then Kashe sacrificed himself. Mike was begging, so you know what? Mike deserves to be a best. Mike and Dylan, you guys deserve to be a best. I think you guys deserve to be a best. Okay, Nick, aka Nicky Raptor, or just Nick Raptor. The only scenes we had of you was in Calvations. You saved me. You saved me from Caleb. You saved me from Mike. You saved me from basically helping to stop Mike and Caleb. Yeah, it was really funny though, because you were cussing at Kashe, which you didn't know who the guy was, and you were also telling me that you're the one who caused this. Like, what are you talking about, Cash? So you know what? You all three of you, these guys right here, these are all YouTubers, and these three deserve to be a best. Because they helped me stop Kashe and Caleb, or just Caleb, and they were great at it. You guys are great, but I have to call you a best. So you guys are the best heroes in the CD Universe series. Okay, George, the man. He was in the man. He was a villain at first, but then when he saw me begging to escape, he let me free, and then he tricked Kashe, pretending that Cash is still in there. He lied to him, and then after that, he died instantly. I'll be honest, he was probably a maybe, but I have to give him an F- because he really didn't do much. He just stood there, just saying, I freed you. Yeah, Cash is in your world still. He's not escaping or anything, and he didn't really fight. It was kind of like weak. Unlike us right up here, we all fight it except for George, because he just stood around being like, hey, I'm just sitting here, just like accepting it and stuff. So yeah. Okay, you guys might be confused right here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. You guys might be confused right here. Why is Kashe and Caleb on here, even though they were villains, including all the other villains except for this guy? Well, to be honest, these two at the end, Kashe is not really a bad guy. So this is technically Kashe. He's the good guy, Kashe. He was begging Caleb not to kill Cash. He's the one controlling Mike, and he sacrificed himself to save Mike and Dylan. So you know what? I would kind of put you as a maybe, because you got free. This is Kashe from Calvations only. This is the only time we got to see him free. He helped Mike. He saved Dylan. He saved Mike, sacrificing himself. Basically, you're a maybe, man. I mean, I would really love to put you as the best like these guys, but to be honest, you didn't really do much. You just stood around, and then you just eventually started to help Mike once you got out of the hypnotize and stuff. So, and Caleb, he stood the truth because Kashe told him that I never wanted to be a YouTuber, and he realized that he made a mistake. And Caleb realized that he's been doing this for nothing, and Kashe is telling him please spare his life. So he had to choose a choice between saving Kashe or Caleb, or not Caleb, Cash, because I was dying instantly. So he chose me to save me, and then he was sorry for everything. And to be honest, he's gotta be an F-. I'm gonna be honest. The ending was perfect. No offense. Listen to me. The actor Milan, you were great at it. I'm judging the hero work at the end. At the end, you were sort of it was kind of like a little weak because you were saying sorry and so. You know what? No, you deserve to be a maybe. You saved me, and that's how it led to final and stuff. And then you just saved me and stuff. So I'm stuttering a lot because I talk so much. All right, now we're getting into final. You know, actually, before we talk about final, I'm actually gonna talk about her first. This is Alice, the daughter of Caleb. She got possessed and hypnotized by Seth, and then Seth finally freed her, and then now it's us three versus Seth and Genesis and Eternal Nightmares. She jumped up, but then got paused, and then she got killed instantly. And I'll be honest, that was the worst death and the worst sacrifice I've ever seen. The sad part was the emotional at the end, where the father and daughter were talking, was kind of sad. So, I'm gonna have to give you an F like George, because to be honest, you were a great hero, but also at the same time, the fighting was kind of weak. So, all right, now we're in the final. Now we are into finals. So these four are the heroes. So these three bad guys used to be the bad guys of trying to kill Cash, but then when they realized that a giant star is coming to planet Earth and they're gonna eat the planet, they said, let's team up and let's just end this once and for all, and we go back to doing what we're doing. Or they were just like, nah, being bad guys was stupid, and then they just decided to be heroes. So it was us five, including me. These four, me. So Ztar, he made the second place of the ultimate sacrificing to save the whole planet, and that was very emotional. He also helped me stop Zanquish and the others, and it was fun. We blew up the ship, we talked emotionally, and you know what? That's amazing. That's amazing. Ztar, you basically just told me your whole backstory. You told me everything. We worked together to stop TV Man and Satan, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, and I think you deserve to be an amazing. Seth, same thing in final and breakdown and the others. Your sacrifice is that you took over TV Man in final, and then you were trying to take over his old body and stuff, and it failed, and then you died instantly, and that was it for you. To be honest, that was kind of a weak death, but also at the same time saving my life from TV Man, and also helping me like stop this and that and stuff was fun. So Seth, I would really love to put you between these two, but you're kind of a maybe, because in final you weren't really that great at fighting. You were only fighting on TV Man and stuff. Enzo, same thing like Seth, but also he fought back at TV Man, which was the best thing, because he stopped TV Man from trying to tell him that he's gonna die in their hands. However, he died instantly coming out of the arcade machine, so he did an ultimate sacrifice, just like Ztar, but it was kind of like a personal thing at home. So Enzo, I'm gonna put you maybe with your twin brother. No, I'm just joking. These two aren't brothers. These two are just friends. So yeah, Ztar was amazing. Galaxatron, universe god, actually. This guy, he's a universe god. He wants to save the whole universe from these Satan and his crew. He wanted my help, so he's technically the good guy. He's a superhero, like a universe god. He's a god. And he fought in space. He saved my life like twice. He helped me stop Zayton, Zanquish, TV Man. He didn't know TV Man at all, so he basically stopped all of them and stuff. So Galaxatron, you are an all-time. You're an all-time, because you and I are basically, you're a hero, you're a god, you want to save everything, you're amazing. I'm like the one who just like stick around and just like actually fought and stuff. These fighting scenes of Galaxatron are amazing. I have never been this improved of making my movies and stuff very great. So these two deserve to be an all-time. And last but not least, think, who's this guy called? TV Man, of course. TV Man, final, he switched sides at the end, and he made a sacrifice of saving me from the debris falling from the ceiling, and that landed on him, and he accidentally fell in the fire, telling me that I'm the original Kashe, because since he's the original Kashe, he didn't know the truth, what the copycat was doing all the time. He's been having an original life, and he hasn't noticed yet, so he was like, you know what, I've been the original, but you know what, technically you are the original. It doesn't matter if you're the copy or not, you had a perfect life, and I didn't. So TV Man, I would really, really love to put you in amazing with Ztar, but I think you deserve to be a best, because at the ending was kind of very sad and stuff. It was really, really emotional. You made two of my friends cry, and it was really, really sad. But yeah, guys, this is the worst to all time greatest heroes and sacrifices in the CDS Universe series. So I hope you guys really like this, because I just put this all together right now, and I think this is the right list for the good guys and the bad guys, like becoming heroes and sacrifices and stuff. So yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and slap the bell and comment down below if I should do this again, but with something else, maybe with the Home Alone, maybe. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.